Hey, what's up guys? It's your old pal Slick Wellington. Today I'm starting a Let's Play for Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is a great open world, multiple worlds, multiple planets, moons, solar systems game. This is just awesome. It's great fun. In a way, it's kind of like Minecraft with a lot better graphics, but you also get to build spaceships and bases, and it's just awesome. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to start a survival mode. We also have freedom mode, which I don't know if that's quite done. This is still an early access game. It's version 9.4, I believe, right now. So I don't know if this is all finally done, but freedom is kind of like survival, except you don't really get hungry. So it's not really like survival. It's kind of like a half-baked creative, but there aren't any bad guys on freedom. Creative, obviously, is just like a peaceful world where you can build to your heart's content. The scenarios I haven't really checked out too much yet, but I know there are some missions on the game which are a lot of fun, so we might check those out. But we're going to go ahead and start with survival. Let's go ahead and change our seed here. I'm just going to put it random. There we go, 727. Try that. Okay, now it's switched our planet. We don't want that planet. We want this planet. Zither. We're going to start on planet Zither. And let's call this one Slick Wellington for the name of this game. Difficulty settings, I like to change a few things, and I've already set it up to save time. Player progression I like to turn up to fast. Amount of ore per deposit I turn up to rich. Number of deposits to plenty. I leave these all normal because that's all part of the survival thing, and you know, it's fun. You gotta have it. These I leave normal, medium. I turn them up to hard, and those guys are tough, so I just want to kind of make it sort of a middle of the road kind of game here. We're not going to do anything too crazy. And I turn the constructors up to instant, especially I'm doing a Let's Play, so we don't have to worry about waiting for the constructor to do its thing. So I should check this out. Lakes, swamps, deep forests, oceans, and vast open plains are the geographical characteristics of the temperate planet. With a multitude of mountain ranges with snow-capped peaks, some formed by volcanic activity, others by glacial flow, the climate is moderate and the atmosphere is breathable. So you can see other information right here, like at planet difficulty it says easy. Gravity is a little bit higher than on Earth. Temperature range goes from 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is where water freezes, all the way up to 105 degrees. So that's a pretty warm climate. There's no radiation. Atmospheric density, I don't think that's about right. O2 concentration, everything's breathable. And on this planet we'll be able to find iron, copper, silicon, and promethium. So those are one of the first things we're going to want to do, is start mining some of this stuff so we can start building things and moving around the universe. So let's go ahead and click start and get everything loaded. Alright, and we are now approaching planet Zither in our spaceship. You can hit the Alt key. Oh, maybe we should head back that way, but we need water too, so you can steer your ship. So we're going to want to kind of head this way towards that water. We're going to want to head east. Whoop, where's that wreckage? There's the wreckage right there. That's not a bad place to check out along the way. So, okay. We are crash landed. Oh, there goes our escape pod rolling away. Okay, greetings, Commander. I am IDA, Integrated Datapad Assistant. There has been an unknown malfunction and you have crash landed on the planet in your escape pod, but your vitals are stable. The emergency Robinson protocol has been activated due to your low health and food levels. Do you want to follow it? Now, if you're a first-time player, definitely click Let's Go, but I've already done this, but this is a great tutorial program that will give you all the information you need to play this game. So, okay. It's been deactivated. We can reactivate it. Gotcha. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is hit my tab key. Here you can see my my handsome avatar. That looks just like me. Down here in the lower left, you can see all our vital stats. Like health at the top is 250 out of 500. And our food is the next line down. You can see we're about halfway. We have all full stamina, and our oxygen meter here is not showing. Oh, I hear something growling. Oh yeah, we got to be careful. There's all kinds of critters in this game. So, you gotta always, there's really no pause button, I don't think, on this game. So you gotta be careful. You can't, like, screw around too much. So, we're gonna go ahead and eat this energy bar. And I hold down the left shift key and right click. And I'm gonna hold that down and also apply health pack, which will top off our health down here. And then I'm gonna hold down the left shift key and left click on the survival tool, which puts it right on our toolbar. So I'm gonna hit the 1 key, and now we have our survival tool out. So, okay, let's go ahead and take whatever's in here. We've got purified water. There's this little button right here you click, and that moves everything over. You could also hold down the left shift key and hit F to take everything without looking. That just speeds everything up when it comes to taking meat from the animals that you kill, etc. So, there I just got some plant fibers, and here are some plant protein. There's a lot of little stuff like this you're going to want to collect as you go along. Oh, great. Here's a little rock with iron ore in it. Actually, it's a fairly big size rock. So we're going to right-click once we have our survival tool here selected. And you can see we have defense mode, rock drill, and salvage. We're going to want to use rock drill. And that will allow us to break that rock up. And you can see down there in the lower left, in between the gun and our health stats, by hitting select, we can see we've got 3 units of iron ore now, which is very useful for constructing, and we're going to need a lot more of it. So one of our first items of business is going to be trying to find enough ore to start building the things that we need to survive. So this wreckage here, oh wow, looks like there might be a cargo box in here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Cargo box. Oh, I can see we have spoiled food and we have canned meat. So let's just take the canned meat. This spoiled food, I think you can use for something. I'll just trash it, even though we don't really need to worry about it. But so now I'm going to click on salvage. And I want to show you guys real quick how you can salvage steel plates out of these wreckage. A good thing to do is when you see a big thing like this floating, there we go, we can grab it. And I'm pretty sure we just got a ton of steel plates. Oh, that was very quick. Is this, yep, grabbed it. Okay, so anytime you see that little reticle in the center, it's like a little square, that means you can grab with the F key, which is your interact key. Oh, look at that, 271 steel plates already. So we're going to put the gun back in defense mode just for defense purposes. I guess now would be a good time to hit the F5 key, which is our drone, our own personal drone. Looks like there's ore right there, perhaps. Oh, there's one of those weird tentacle things that way, too. You can see our escape pod back that way. And, oh, there's a couple of ore over this way we should maybe grab, but we're closer to the water, I think. Well, let's run over here. Whoops. Let's run over here. Hit the F5 key again. I think this is the right direction, isn't it? It's hard to tell. Oh, no. West is to the water, I think. Yeah, it should be over this way. So there we go. Here's some of these little critters. And we're going to have to take a couple of these out to help bump us up a level so that we can unlock the things we need to create. So, oh good. There's a couple more plant fibers. Oh, we reached level 2 already. Nice. We also get XP for collecting things. Oh no, it's just regular old rock. Oh, never mind. Well, let's go back this way. Oh, here we go. Oh, copper ore. Terrific. Get out our rock drill. And we just collected 4 copper ore. Nice. So hopefully run into a few more on our way to the water here. As it tells you in the Robinson Protocol, it's a good idea to check the shallow water areas of the planet for silicon, which is the only remaining. Oops! And that sound means that I ran my stamina out because I sprinted too far. Let's take this guy out here. I'll show you how to kill one of these guys. You're going to want to dive to the left and right, or just run to the left and right as they charge you, is what I like to do. So we do have them on normal, so they're not overly crazy. I just held down the left shift and clicked a left click there to, I'm sorry, hit F to take the meat and whatever else we get from this bug. Whoop, jump out of the way. Uh-oh, I'm stunned. Uh-oh, he's getting me. Come on, get him. Oh, these little buggers are no joke, so we're going to go ahead and throw one of those on. And I think we're going to hit a health pack too right now, just because we're not looking good. Another thing we can do, you can see right here, we've got our numbers, our health numbers all right here. Here's our body temperature, radiation, and then you can see our XP, our progress for our upgrades, for leveling up. And then you can see our armor status. We're just wearing an interior suit that only has a comfort zone between 59 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty whack. So we've got another 1,300 about to go up a level. So there we go. We gotta keep moving. I was getting a little too lazy on that other one. There we go. Okay. Couple more plant fibers, and you can see if we check our thing, we've got 1 steak so far. So we get 1 big spider steak out of, or bug steak out of those guys. So I don't know how bug tastes. Our guy seems to like it though, but definitely want to cook it in the constructor. So okay, we need a couple more. Oh, good, plant protein. Another thing I was going to show you real quick is that you can use your survival constructor once we have the plant protein here. Okay. We need 2 plant proteins to make one of these, so we'll go ahead and click, and since we have it on instant, we'll get our food back right away, which is nice. Also, while we're out this way, let's run over to this tentacle. I thought this was like some kind of weird alien tentacle sticking out of the ground that might attack you, but actually, when we get up close, you can see that the movement is caused by thousands of little bees. I don't know if I think you guys can probably see those. But we also get natural sweetener from this. Once we take the sweetener, it stops moving. So that is basically like a giant alien beehive. So we eat that and look, 90 to our health. So that is a very important thing to find while you're running around. Lots of plant fibers out here today. Is that a... Or, oh, we reached level 3. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. We need to get over to the water here and find our silicon. Okay, so once we've reached level 3, we want to check out our tech tree, it's called. This is where we upgrade the things that we can craft. Improve our tech, basically. So first thing we want to do is go to miscellaneous. We want a portable constructor. See, now it takes 5 points, and we have 25 available. So we just click unlock. And another, you can see there's stuff for your base, capital vessel, small vessel, hover vessel. That's kind of off in the future. We're really going to want a nice drill, but we got to level up before we can do that too. So first thing we're going to want is a shotgun, though, for self-defense. So those are the 2 things you really want to unlock right away. At least I do, the way that I play. You also can use a pistol, but it takes a lot more shots. I think that for up close and personal combat, the shotgun is the way to go at the beginning. Just because a lot of times when you figure out that you're being attacked, maybe if you're preoccupied trying to mine something or look at what kind of ore you need and those kind of things, they can sneak up on you and they'll be right up on you, so you're going to need something for close range anyway. So I'm trying not to run out my stamina. Here's another copper ore. That's nice. That'll help, because we definitely need copper. It'd be nice to have a little bit more iron, but we do have a ton of steel plates, which I believe we use anyway to craft the shotgun and shotgun shells, so the copper is much appreciated. What do I have here? 10. Great. Okay. I think it takes 5 elements of copper to create copper ingots. Oh, here's another iron too. Hopefully that's not a bad sign since we're nearing the water. We're hoping to run into silicon. And silicon looks a little bit different. It's kind of like a dark black rock with whitish speckles. Ah, there's one right there. All right. Silicon. So now we have some silicon. We want to be careful down here because there are some nasty creatures that live on the lake shores of these planets, these alien planets. One is like a giant slug, and I'm trying to keep my stamina intact in case I need to run away from one. So let's see. We now have our portable constructor unlocked, so let's go ahead and craft one of those. And we'll move that right down into our bar here. And place the portable constructor. We're going to hit the F key to use it. So now I'm going to move my ore over. And let's see if we can craft a shotgun. Yes, we can. Nitrocellulose. There we go. Oops. Okay, so we got a shotgun and 60 rounds, and we need more stuff before we can do that. Before we can go further. So let's go ahead and just pack this back up for right now. Take all our stuff out of that box. Load our weapon. And let's see if we can find more ore perhaps. And now we're much better equipped to defend ourselves in case we need to. Because even the big slug, I think I see one down here. They're quite fast too. They've got a bunch of little tiny flipper-like arms, and they come at you pretty quick. So here he comes. Got him. We get 2 meat and we get milk from these big ugly things. So we now have whatever that thing milk. Hey, you know, I guess it's better than going thirsty. Silicon. Be nice to find a couple more silicon. And I saw a whatchamacallit, another iron. Oh crap! Got him. How many silicon do we have now? Ooh, 11. Okay, we're looking good. We're going to see if we can't craft ourselves a motorbike already, because that's one of the things you can do very early in the game, and you don't need a ton of resources. You can usually get away with having a handful of each. Ah, there's more copper up there as well. Great. So this should be enough to get us a motorbike. hoping. And that should help us find a one of the ore deposits. So, okay, let's go ahead and place our constructor here. Let's move our crafting items over. This, that. And this other stuff, I think you can craft stuff out of. But, nope, we're still short. What are we short? Nanotubes and a motor. What do we need to make nanotubes? Carbon, so... Oh, we need crushed stone. Oh, that's all we need. Okay. So we'll go back down here and find one of these stones. Here we go. Whoops, wrong one. So you can see just by taking out a regular rock like this, you just get crushed stone. So I don't know how much of this stuff we'll need for carbon substrate, but let's just grab a few real quick. Oh, look, we've got some kind of, what is this now? Natural stimulant. Uh-oh, spiders. Here comes one. They die quite gasping death, don't they? Spiders are actually pretty easy. And that was a natural stimulant that I picked up right before I was attacked. It looks like we got some spice up here. These spices we can combine with the meat that we get from killing these animals. We can make salami and ham out of it. I don't know. Bug salami, man. It's a new thing. Oh, there's more of these too. Great. We're going to need to feed our guy. He's getting a little hungry, and we need some health. So, oh, where did I put that stupid constructor? There it is. Well, let's go ahead and add this. Well, this should give us enough for a bike, I'm hoping. Yes. All right. So what I had thought at first was that you needed to craft everything, like a motorbike construction kit. Look at all that stuff. I was going through and actually creating all that stuff one at a time. But really what you can do is just click on your device menu up here and just click on motorbike, and it will craft us a nice motorbike. So we'll move that down to our toolbar, and now we can ride off into the sunset. Grab this stuff. Let's pick up all of our stuff because we're not here yet. Or that's not going to be our base. Let's go ahead and craft a couple of these. And I wonder, actually, you know what? Can we put this down? And move these stakes over. And then can we go here and make stakes? Ah, yes we can. Now, one good thing to know is, if you want to make 10 of these, just hold down the left shift key and left click it. So now we have 10 cooked steaks. And these give you 104 food. So that's a much better way to try and survive than to eat a bunch of these little 80 pointers. Okay, so we now have that. We're going to pick up this again now that we are full. And let's ride up this way and see. We'll head back towards our small wreckage. Oh, here's one of these we should grab. Now to get off the bike, you hit F again, and then you hit Shift and F to pick it up. So, natural sweeteners. We're at 459 for our health. We're maxed out on our food at 500. So we're looking pretty good. Now these guys don't really bother us. See, you place the bike, then you hit F to get on it. Small wreckage. Let's check our map quick. You hit the M key to check the map. Okay. You can see down here, this is Zyrex territory. Xerex. Well, almost sounds like Xyrax, let's call them. And so they own this part of the world. They kind of patrol it. Anyway, they're going to be ticked about it. So let's kind of head up this way and see if we can't find any ore. Whoops. Need to be careful with those. You know what? Let's take these guys out quick. Where'd they go? Whoops. I'm going to hit the L key. The thing with the spiders is just let them come to you. Have your gun ready. Whoops. Wow, I thought I hit him pretty good, but... There's another one. And it looks like it's starting to get dark, so we're almost done with our first day here. We've done pretty good. We've already got our shotgun and a motorbike, which is pretty solid. So let's check again. Let's head north and see what's over this way. See if we can't find some more deposits. Maybe another point of interest, because we'd like to find some wreckage or something that we can hide out in. And there's other ore there too I can go back and collect too if I need to. But for right now, what we're really trying to do is find an iron deposit, copper, and silicon. Usually they're all together and there's some wreckage. Now there's an iron deposit, small wreckage. Okay. Copper deposit, great. I'm going to have to pick up my bike. And you don't want to leave your bike laying around just so it doesn't basically disappear. Also, the spiders have destroyed my bike before. The spiders can destroy your dirt bike, so you don't want to really leave it laying around for them. Oh, we got a multi-charge. That's cool. Now that powers a multi-tool, and there's a lot of neat things you can do with a multi-tool. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and set up kind of a pseudo base right here for now, like a little camp, since we've got all of our... And I'm thinking there's going to be a silicon over there somewhere once we get over there. So, let's see. Move that over. I'm holding down the left shift, too, to move all this stuff over. This, and this, and this. That, and that. I think that's all we need. The rest of it looks like food. It's too bad we don't have any way of... Oops. It's too bad we don't have any way of refrigerating it yet, because it's going to go bad. So we're going to want to drill, and then when we go to our ingredients, our components, we're going to want as many of these as we can get. Looks like we got 2 to start. Okay. And I wonder, can I do a chainsaw right now? Yes, I can. Alright. But we only have 2. Move this over here. And then where's our drill? We want to put our drill right here. I like to have them like that. 1, 2, and 3. 2 for my shotgun. 4 for my vehicle. Just, it doesn't matter where you put them on there. I did it that way, and it was easy to remember. So, and there's the silicon. Alright. Oh, and the big wreckage, too. We might want to set up shop over there instead. But, anyway. We're just about to our first day here. I'm going to show you guys how to camp, and then we're going to wrap up this first episode. We'll head back to our small wreckage here. And basically, I think my light is on. Okay, yeah, it's just because the sun is still going down. I can't hardly tell. But here's our thing. So what I like to do is I usually just set up anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't seem like you can be attacked in this thing. So you just place one of these. If you right-click, you can actually do like woodland camo, which I don't know how good of a woodland camo that is, but now you can see up on the top right where it says clear cache site, and then it says 11:07, and it kind of counts down. That's how much time there is until sunrise. So all we're going to do is we're going to go up here and we're going to hit F, because we must wait till night to sleep. and then bam, we've got 10 minutes and 42 seconds, or whatever that time works out to be, of daylight. So, great. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit about how to get started on Empyrion. Come back next time, and we'll keep trying to survive, and we'll start building maybe a hovercraft, and we'll go from there. So, this is your pal Slick Wellington. Be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks again for tuning in. See you guys.